Okay.
The gardener could have easily kept the beetle hidden in there.
Well, Fitz said you questioned him, but didn't actually search the greenhouse.
He is not exactly the type to appreciate subtlety. He simply didn't notice that I was using my microscope.
What do you reckon, Grimoire?
I know for a fact she didn't use the microscope in the greenhouse.
It's not a microscope
It's
at
not
all.
a microscope at all.
All of a sudden, Detective Grimoire is some kind of expert on microscopes.
Because the handheld microscope, the telescopic lens.
Okay.
According to Hogshaw, he's part of, or made entirely of, was created by Fifi Views. According to Fifi uses telescopic lens would make sure the murder weapon. Exactly. Hogshaw still wait.
The handheld microscope, according to Fifi, uses a telescopic lens, which makes it the murder weapon. Almost. Maybe
I had to
just
do it. Hogshaw stole it. So Hogshaw was honest. Fifi stole it, so Hogshaw lied about it.
The handheld microscope, according to Fifi, uses a telescopic lens, so Hawkshaw lied about it. I'm inclined to believe Fifi when it comes to stuff like this.
Aksha, why did you lie about owning a telescope?
When you were a child, what did you aspire to become?
This is a familiar term.
A detective?
Okay.
Naturally.
Emperor
Ta-da.
of the Galaxy?
I wanted to be an astronomer.
Slowly turns head.
I
What was that
harbored
last
a
one?
desire to understand the
Nothing.
secrets of the wider universe. A fool's errand, to be sure, but a seductive one. At 15, I decided instead to apply my intelligence to the world around me. And
Okay.
so, I became a detective. But the yearning for elusive knowledge is a powerful force. I tried to keep it with me.
Sorry, but we're way off track. What's the deal with the little telescope?
Yeah.
A memento from my childhood. Little more than a toy.
Why did you bring it with you?
When I discovered that it was Professor Pointer who had hired me, I dared to consider it something of a planetary alignment. I had hoped he might sign my telescope. An extremely childish indulgence, I admit.
I never would have guessed.
Hold on. You're admitting you didn't use it in the greenhouse then?
Correct. As it happens, I have no need to search the greenhouse to such a degree. Professor Pointer doesn't consider the gardener a suspect in our theft investigation.
So, who is your suspect?
Things have become complicated. My lead suspect is your murder victim.
Oh.
I mean, she did have the little insectatorium or whatever the heck it is.
But I mean, like, it's a weird thing to lie about.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
There's the other lie there.
True. Alright.
Alright, Felix. You're going to jail.
You're all going. Okay, cleared. Thank God. Yes, we only have 4 things for him. Thank you, God.
Oh no, you're gonna
Never
be
seen that before. Looks valuable.
The statue was up in the rooftop garden.
Yes, it's been there a while. You can see the brass is slightly tarnished by the elements, but it's not too bad. Might be salvageable. Is that a clue? Really?
It might be.
the slight voice crack.
What is it?
We don't know. We were really hoping you would.
My friends, shed your hope and let it fall free like sandbags from a hot air balloon.
That's the most depressing idiom I've ever heard.
Preach.
Now we're done with... Well, no, we're not done with Felix.
No.
Probably cursed.
Alright,
So,
start talking.
about this paint we found in your room.
Nothing suspicious about it. I used it to paint, obviously. Totally normal thing to do.
We never said it was suspicious.
Come on then, out with it. What exactly are you accusing
Walks up,
me
kicks
of?
him in the balls. It's not your thing.
It's not your paint pot. Did you take it from somewhere else?
What on earth? It's definitely mine. I even have proof. Look, The lid matches the ones on all my other paint pots.
But it doesn't match the
Disgusting.
bottle, genius.
That's not the end of the discussion.
We need a clue to compare with Felix's red paint. Something to prove who it actually belongs to.
Give me 2 seconds. There you
Oh,
go.
there's the other set of paint.
With one that looks different.
Let's take a closer look at this.
It's exactly the same.
Freya's red paint pot is exactly the same as Felix's red paint pot, but Freya
Red
noticed
paint
what
pot.
has happened.
Red
No.
paint pot. Was stolen and replaced with, was broken by, is full of, was used to paint. But Freya noticed that and was broken by Felix. We used as a murder weapon were both left in Flora's tower. But lids were swapped to hide it.
Freya's red paint pot was stolen and replaced with Felix's red paint pot, but the lids were swapped to hide it.
That red paint
Then
is from
why was
Freya's
it filled with
supplies,
blood?
not yours. Swapping the lids doesn't hide what you did.
Why are you bothering me about paint anyway? And none of this is connected to your murder.
I love how they tag team. Was used to fill up, contained no, had been emptied of all its, and somehow filled with, was used to destroy. After Freya used it to paint Flora, and emptied out on the floor, before Freya used it to paint Flora, then locked away, Freya several weeks ago.
Felix was used to destroy lake water and emptied out onto the floor. No?
Come on, I gotta throw a few dumb ones in there. Oh.
No.
This red paint pot was somehow filled with blood before Freya used it to paint Flora.
Oh, that's definitely something. Right, fine. Here's the story. I was busy working on a project when I suddenly realized I had run out of red paint. There was a certain amount of time pressure, so I politely asked Freya if I could borrow hers. Just for a little while, you know, perfectly reasonable request.
But she said no.
I tried to explain why I needed it, but she didn't seem to care. So, well, I took Freya's red paint pot and swapped it with my own empty one.
You went into her room?
Not my proudest moment, but it's just paint. I didn't touch anything else.
And the paint pot you left behind was definitely empty?
Quite. I have absolutely no idea how it got blood in it, if that's what you're asking.
Why were you in such a hurry to get a hold of red paint anyway?
Good point.
I was trying to finish this in time for Flora's birthday. I needed red to paint the final details.
Paint the
Could you not
bird.
have just used a different color?
Out of the question. It had to be red and white.
If you managed to finish it, why haven't you given it to Flora yet?
Nah, well, I decided
You know, a whole
against
murder
it in the
situation
end.
happened.
After what happened, seemed a bit insensitive.
I feel like he knows a lot more than he's letting on.
Talk about other people's secrets and stuff.
Yeah. Hold
Well,
on.
let's take care of the easy person next.
Her?
Yep.
Again, the pot is missing. It's right there. So if that pot there, she's standing roughly where she was, then there should be another pot right there. Right there.
Yeah, there probably should be.
Unless there's something important, future self, skip through it.
We spoke to Hawkshaw.
No.
I assume she didn't get anything out of you either. I bet that really ticked her off.
You know the guy in the other tower? Weird astronomy professor guy?
Can you see him from your window? Can he see you?
We met Felix, your husband.
Even if we're
He's
not
one
getting
of our
anything good out
suspects,
for
and he
getting
seems
stuff out
pretty
for him.
suspicious.
Yeah, I
if you
know,
ask
but
me.
still.
So, if you want to stick up for him, now's your chance.
Nice try.
There's an attempt.
What do you know about Penny?
I can't really imagine those two being friends, to be honest.
You
Peppy
never
and
know.
Goth. Nah.
We spoke to your daughter, Fifi. She's some kind of super intelligent scientist. You must be proud of her.
That's the one I was expecting, was the slowed down head
Do you
tilt.
and Fitz have anything to do with each other? Other than your initials?
So the only people we don't have the thing for are Fitz and Penny.
Do you and Poppy get along?
Nothing. Shocker. Grimoire, what could you possibly be writing down?
Oh no, I gave up making notes ages ago. Now I'm just doodling in the margins.
I made a doggy.
I mean, he's getting nothing from Flora.
I mean, let's be honest, I miss his little doodles.
Have you seen this book before? Do you know who it belongs to?
There it is, upward head tilt, that's what I was expecting.
I really thought she was going to say something there.
Do you know anything about these birds?
Downward head tilt, downward
Or
head tilt,
birds in general?
downward. Ah, come on.
Oh,
Do you know anything about this
That's
beetle?
gambling at this point.
Okay, I'm gonna guess staring straight forward. Damn. Straight forward. Fuck. Downward head tilt. Yes, but no. Looking to the side. Oh man, I'm just failing at this. Straight forward. Eyes closed. Mother.
I hope editing you is back of this.
You know what? I'll put it on screen. Fails and wins. Go.
I don't think you even need to put the wins, to be honest.
Just put the fails, yeah. I'm gonna guess sideways glance.
This is a photo of Fifi, isn't it?
Oh, it's
Your
actual
daughter.
information.
Yes. All right. Sideways glance. Fuck. Sideways glance.
What do you think of your husband's hobby?
Do you have any hobbies?
Oh my god, double failure. Put 2 on that. Eyes closed and a head tilt down.
You haven't seen this yet, have you?
Oh,
It's a
you.
little model of you. What about the people next to you?
Well, eyes closed. There's 1. So 1 point. Eyes closed. Oh my god. Eyes closed and a head tilt down.
Do you recognize any of these feathers?
Okay, head tilt down technically. Eyes closed. Hey. I'm gonna guess sideways glance.
Do you know what this is?
Hey.
Guess not.
Okay, that's
Alright,
it.
now time for suspicion.
Oh, right. Keep forgetting that.
So,
Possibly more
this
clues.
painting, specifically that knife in Flora's hand,
Yeah, it's creepy. But we didn't find a knife anywhere in the room. So what's going on?
Alright, Dark Souls boss, if I have to go get the bonfire...
It's not a knife. We need a clue to compare with the painting. Something to explain what that knife shape actually is. Let's take a closer look at this. The painted knife was created by a feather from a fairy tale.
That
No.
sounds like an actual like fairy tale weapon, to be honest.
It is, like you just flick it to the side, it becomes like super sharp. It was hidden by, it was stolen by, it was made out of, it's actually just from a fairy tale, which doesn't exist, from a golden insect, from a swamp.
The painted knife is actually just a feather from a swamp monster. Almost.
I have
Maybe
to.
just-
Yeah.
From an ink drip bird.
The painted knife is actually just a feather from an ink dip bird.
It's definitely the right shape, but the book's not in color. The thing Flora's holding in the painting is red and white, specifically. Is there anything to suggest that the ink dip bird is red and white too?
Yes.
Yeah. Provided by her husband.
Mm-hmm.
This little thing? I don't understand why Felix would make a model of this bird as part of a gift for Flora. And come to think of it, why would Flora be holding a feather in the painting anyway?
Because the feather bird died. Spray pet. So she kept. Betrayed Flora, so she ate.
The ink dip bird betrayed Flora, so she ate several birds to show her friends. Nope.
Oh, come on. I want one of these to just say, that sounds good, but it's wrong. Attacked Flora, so she destroyed. Was Flora's pet, so she kept. Phoebe's experiments, Pretentious pet, so she kept. To show her friends, to remember it by, as a bargaining chip, as evidence of a crime. Destroyed later.
The ink dip bird
I'm sorry, but it's
attacked
too
Flora,
dumb.
so she destroyed a single feather to remember it by. Almost.
It
Maybe
just
just
sounded too good. Alright, here we
The
go.
ink dip bird was Flora's pet, so she kept a single feather to remember it by.
She kept the bird as a pet. And it died?
Uh-huh.
Maybe it flew away.
Flora spends all her time staring out the window.
Looking
By
for
the way,
the bird.
she kept the feather. I think it was pretty important to her.
All right.
Granted,
So she was holding the feather
Mhm.
while Frey was
Felix
painting
had
her. But where is
Felix
it now?
had
You'd
any
think she'd
reaction
keep it somewhere
about
close
the bird.
by.
I don't
Yeah,
think it's on the
I
side.
think she does. Normally. This is where Flora usually keeps her feather.
Mm-hmm. The egg.
Yep.
Thought we opened it. It's empty.
Mm-hmm. Completely empty.
Dun,
Flora?
dun.
She's putting something in the corner of the room.
Be the pot, be the pot, be the pot, be
It's
the
just
pot, be the
a
pot.
pile of books. They're
Fuck.
not. Wait. There's something tucked inside this one.
Aww. Oh my god, that's so adorable. Little tiny thing. It's like the size of a sparrow. Little chickadee thing. Love it.
So she raised that bird from like a
From
little-
its childhood.
Let's go over what we know about the crime scene.
I'm gonna put a later on that.
All right.
Alright.
Talk to Flora.
Flora.
We got a new clue, remember?
Pain. Pain.
I
He
like
thinks
these
that
drawings,
Dragon's
Flora.
the most bird.
Is there a reason why you wanted us to see them?
Is she ever gonna talk? Please answer.
She has no listed voice actor. That is the answer I'm giving to that question.
You get a good view of the lake from here.
These drawings are quite precious. I'm surprised Flora let you see them.
What happened to the bird? Did it die?
I don't know. Seems likely, though, doesn't it?
Okay.
It's muskless, you asked.
Freya drew these,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so. There's a note on the back.
but she never showed them to me.
Well, I think it was a gift for your mother, like a private thing between Freya and Flora.
Does not compute. Deep. His head explodes. Aksha.
Does Flora still own that
Mhm.
bird? Do you know?
Don't think so. The drawings are from a few years ago.
I see.
Okay. And now we go.
Yes. Let's show her a picture of a bird.
Bird!
Did Freya draw these?
Yeah. There's a note on the back, too.
She was even closer to Flora than I realized.
Okay.
Alright. Now we can go up the pointer tower.
Finally, with all the pieces so we can
How
get it
sweet.
done. Thankfully for... Thank you, quick note.
Oh, we have a lot of stuff to show.
Can't say I've ever taken an interest in Uncle's astronomy. On occasion, I've dared to visit him in his tower, but I always regret it. It's all just a little too abstract for me.
What do you mean?
Oh, did you know the sun is apparently over 400,000 miles wide? Okay, so what
Damn,
should
the
I do
sun's
with that
thick.
information? How does it help me?
You draw a thick sun.
Don't
It's not
look at
that
me.
hard.
You're the one who memorized it.
I must say, I really don't care for the den of self-delusion that he's retreated into. People are better off when they just let themselves be themselves. Between you and me, I think Felix is secretly rather miserable.
Okay.
Oh no, he's visibly miserable.
All the time. Well, at least again, we were missing some.
Not a fan of insects myself. Whose research is this?
We were hoping you might know.
No, can't say I... Freya, perhaps. I know she was always very fond of grubby little things like this.
Noted.
Looks a little
Noted.
simple
Next
for
thing we
Poppy,
know,
doesn't it?
notes.
Thought she was a grade 12 or something.
I didn't know there were that many grades.
I'm sure they invented some new ones just for her.
There's
Okay.
real hatred between the two.
There's some blood hatred, yes.
I can't decide what's worse. How she looks here, or how she looks now.
Do you know who this is? In the photo?
Oh, absolutely no idea.
If you don't know, I'm not telling you.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
my, my flower.
You don't like it?
I'm no good at caring for plants. I forget to water them. Birds are much easier. They're a lot more vocal when they get thirsty.
Do you at least like the look of the flower?
The look?
The colors? The shape of it?
Yeah, it's an
Between
interesting
you
shape.
and me,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a little vulgar.
I mean,
Please
that's-
remind me. She's supposed to marry Fitz, right?
Yep.
That marriage is gonna go swimmingly.
I mean, she's not even the pointer who likes
That's
flowers.
Mm-hmm.
rather strange now, isn't it?
You found it in your room.
Just lying around, was it?
Nope. You'd hidden it, but we found it.
We do that.
Who's the her in the message?
I like to kick
And what's
indoors.
the deal with the petals?
It's really none of your business.
Guess what? We're detectives. It's kind of our business. And also, there's been a murder, so start talking.
I don't know what that is.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
You've seen these before?
Yes.
All of them. Even this one of...
Yes.
The venom there.
Oh, somebody is pissed at the fact that her sister is getting attention.
Cousin.
What? Oh, cousin.
And Poppy are cousins.
There's something about the something.
Let's ask him about it.
We'll take care of
There's
that.
something
Oh,
about
God.
those something.
Let's ask her about it.
Nope. Hold up.
You're looking at the family tree.
I think it's a family
Not
tree.
even gonna lie. Okay.
Poppy?
Poppy.
Eh.
Poppy is bird.
No,
No.
Poppy is piano.
Oh.
They're
Okay.
cousins. Back up the tower.
Just running sound effects. Not yet. We gotta get through all this crap.
I know a lot of people rather like this painting, but it's a little much for me. I find it overbearing. And for some reason, it makes me feel bad for Freya. I think she was more troubled than we knew.
Wow.
Freya was very talented, even at that age.
Do you know how old this photo is?
Not sure. Must be a couple of years at least. Sometime before Fiona settled on her current style.
Okay.
Ooh, a secret diary.
That's
Oh,
our
you know
destiny.
she's a gossiper
Excellent.
1,000 times over. Okay.
Oh,
A bit vain to carve wooden figurines of oneself, isn't it?
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken,
do you really want
the
this
red
lady
and white
calling
one
you
is
today?
supposed to be a bird
True.
of some kind.
Anyway,
Oh.
cow.
Did Fitz
Yes.
show you that?
Not exactly.
We found it hidden under his bed.
Ah, right. There used to be
Most
all
likely she
kinds of
did.
birds here at Tangle Tower.
Uh-huh.
The most fascinating breeds, all totally unique.
Used to be. There are birds all over the place.
Most of them are rather ordinary, I'm afraid.
What happened to the non-ordinary ones?
That is a very good question.
Mm-hmm.
That's a I know something that I can't tell you.
Yeah, it seems to be.
That's something you guys
Lovely.
gotta figure out.
Real thing.
Is that for sewing?
Maybe.
We have no idea.
That's very much. I have no idea if I'm going to take a guess.
Is
Again,
that
I
bird?
love this music.
But these must have been drawn at
Choo
least a year ago.
choo.
Oh, how sad.
I like the music. It is nice.
It's a nice little.
It's calm and the shifts are just good. All right, Cracks Knuckles. Time to pluck this bird.
So, yeah, we found this.
Oh.
Yeah, we
That's
found
nice.
this.
You
Pulls out a
wrote,
knife.
"Now
Oh,
I'll
and
get
this, a
her,"
gun.
on a piece of paper and hid it in your room. That's not nothing.
Actually,
The
it's not the
blank
message I wanted
bird
to ask
stare.
about. It's those red flower petals.
The petals.
They're from tulips.
They're from red roses. And there's only one place in Tangle Tower with red roses.
We need a clue.
Uh-huh.
Something that shows the roses and who they belong to.
Hmm.
It's a drawing of Fitz and Poppy in the rooftop garden. see what Fitz is holding?
Thank you, Helpful Arrow. I was gonna put one in myself.
Imagine what you're getting.
Thanks to helpers.
It doesn't
It's usually
matter.
hard to find a good
I
pointer
couldn't
graphic.
have taken anything from the rooftop garden. It's only accessible from Fitz's room or Poppy's room. How could I have taken something from a garden to which I have no access?
Birds.
Is it really only accessible from those 2 bedrooms?
For most people, it would be. But
But
don't
for the
forget,
bird lady.
Penny's the resident ornithologist.
My dears, what are you accusing me of?
Bird theft.
But
Not
I-
the theft of birds, but sending birds to steal things. Okay. Was given to, was stolen from, was used to kill, was used to spy on, was used to bribe.
One of those is mixed up.
But it didn't work, and distract them, and steal evidence from them because they were planning a murder, and steal money from them, but it didn't work.
Isn't that bird supposed to be sealed?
What?
Oh, the one of Penny's bird ones. One of those should be sealed. The one next to the yellow bird and the purple bird.
Yeah, that is supposed to be like a cyan blue.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Was stolen from... Poppy and Fitz. Wait. I got this messed up, don't I?
Yeah, it's not the cat. Yes.
Stolen from...
One of
No.
Penny's birds, almost.
Hey, there's a skip button, cool.
One of Penny's birds
Okay.
was used to spy on.
I like how we figured that out
and
this
steal
far into the
evidence
game.
from them.
Meanwhile, we're like
We
at the
know
end
those two have been
almost.
spending time together in the rooftop garden. I'm guessing you got paranoid. Wanted to know
Slowly
what they
pulls
were
out
up to.
gun. Greed, don't
I'm
test me.
just not the jealous type. I
I'm
would
just
never
not the jealous
suspect
type.
Fitz of anything like that.
Uh-huh.
Besides, Tabitha hardly ever leaves her cage. She's certainly never flown up to the rooftop garden.
We need a clue to compare with Penny's
Which
birds.
one,
Something to
Tabitha?
prove one of them has been in the rooftop garden.
I think it's the purple.
Let's take a closer look at these.
Oh no, it's the yellow one.
Yeah.
Was left behind by when they escaped from Penny. After it killed Freya. Yes,
This yellow
the first
feather
murder
was
victim.
left behind by Penny's yellow bird after it killed Freya. Almost. Maybe just... This yellow feather was left behind by Penny's yellow bird when it visited the rooftop garden.
I can't stand it! Knowing the two of them are hidden away up there.
I
in
kind
their
of paused on
private
accident.
little garden.
I'm pausing it here because that looked like a total Phoenix Wright freak out moment. Like that moment you break them and their whole facade shatters in a billion pieces and they go into freak out mode. That's it.
I still say we need to go through the Phoenix Wright game.
Couldn't
There's too
respond
many of them,
myself.
man.
So I
This
asked
We
is
need
dear
more,
Tabitha
bullshit.
to
we need
do it
more
for me.
people than just the two of
I
us for them
knew
to.
she'd be able to
We
bring
do
back
one.
some evidence.
And all they give you.
Sorry, Penny, but are you not overreacting a little?
You don't understand. Fitz is slipping away from me. He's so quiet with me these days. But being with Poppy seems to bring him out of his shell.
Here's
I
the
don't know
thing.
what
You don't
he
seem to like the
sees
same
in her
things as him.
miserable little-
You don't like anything of his.
I
Also, I
apologize.
highly doubt they would marry
This really
because
isn't
there's a
my
bit of
burden
a age gap there.
It's only like 5 years.
Is it? That was like 7.
He's 24.
Oh, she's 19, right?
She's older than he is. Penny. Penny's
I was
older.
gonna say 19 and 24. Greed. Take a moment there.
Penny is 27. Just remember.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, no, like if we do a Phoenix Wright game, we need more than just the two of us for that one.
Yeah.
Because that one we do need